Welcome to the tutorial on parallelism and parallel structure. Parallelism is defined as a similarity of grammatical form for similar elements of meaning within a sentence or among sentences. Basically, if two or more ideas are parallel, they should be expressed in parallel grammatical form. Single words should be balanced with single words, phrases with phrases, clauses with clauses. Parallelism makes form follow meaning. You can balance parallel ideas in a series. Sentences are awkward when ideas violate readers' expectations. Let's look at an example sentence. Here in this example sentence, students who study music also learn confidence, discipline, and they are creative. Although this appears to be a compound sentence with the addition of a comma and the coordinating conjunction, we have a sentence here and a sentence here, the sentence itself is actually not parallel. Readers are expecting a pattern of confidence, discipline, and something else, and instead they're getting a full sentence. So there are three items in a series of qualities that students who study music have. That's how the writer has set this up. Confidence and discipline are nouns. So to fix this sentence, to make it parallel, you replace the phrase, they are creative, which is a clause, with a noun that follows the same sequence that the readers were expecting. A revised sentence can sound like this. Students who study music also learn confidence, discipline, and creativity. You can balance parallel ideas presented as pairs. This rule can be better explained as a math equation. Do you remember distribution? One part of the sentence is inside the parentheses. The other part is outside the parentheses. So think of the mathematical equation x multiplied y plus z. If you remember that, and then you think of the sentence here, the students in my class demonstrated parentheses, the use of note-taking programs and the benefits of study groups. Check it. The students in my class demonstrated the first part, the use of note-taking programs, this would be the Y, and the Z is the benefits of study groups. In these sentences here, they're following this parallelism basic, which is very similar to distribution, where one part of the sentence is the X and the other two parts are the Y and the Z. Let's try another. In this example, we have, the advisor told me to change my school schedule or adjust my work schedule. Here we need to figure out what part of the sentence is the X, what part is the Y, and what part is the Z. The advisor told me is the X. The Y is to change my school schedule, and the Z is adjust my work schedule. What is the pattern within the parentheses? You have to change, and you have adjust. You have an infinitive, and you have just a present tense verb. And so we need to make these two equal. Let's change them to infinitive, since the infinitive is the pattern that is being set up. The revised sentence, the advisor told me to change my work schedule or to adjust my work schedule. What you notice is there's a pattern, there's a rhythm, and there's a beat, and there's an expectation from the reader, and this makes your sentence parallel. Let's try this one here. The maid has vacuumed the carpet, made the bed, and has cleaned the bathroom. Now in this one, you have three parts of the sentence within the parentheses. So follow this formula and see what you come up with. Okay, well great. So you've noticed the pattern here. We have the X, which is the maid. And what has the maid done? Has vacuumed, the maid made, and the maid has cleaned. So you have a participle verb, and just a present tense verb. So we need to change the pattern of this to show that we have the past participle, which would be something like has made the bed. Good work! When you use parallel structure, you increase the clarity of your writing by creating word patterns that readers can easily follow. And so in this instance, has made would be the way to change this sentence to make the pattern parallel. And this concludes the tutorial on parallelism and parallelism.